Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be speaking about manifesting a specific person and why I don't think you should do it. So obviously in the past, I have made videos about manifesting a specific person. Now, I think my first video about manifesting a specific person, I think I even said in that video that this is not about manifesting a specific person. I'm not recommending manifesting a specific person. I'm sharing this story to give you motivation and inspiration when it comes to manifesting things. And so, I shared that story to just show people that you can manifest. My intention was never to promote manifesting a specific person. This was one experience when I was 18. I manifested a specific person once when I was 18, and I was literally a different human being when I was 18. It's not something I would ever do now, and I'll explain the reasons why. But anyway, when I shared that video, I've subsequently discovered there's an army of people who want to manifest a specific person. And so obviously I got so many requests to make a video about how to manifest a specific person, so I did. And I explained how in theory you can do that, and you can. Obviously, I did it before when I was 18. It's possible. You can manifest a specific person. I just don't think you should, and I'll explain the reasons why. Here's the thing. I know that you can manifest a specific person. I just don't give a flying fuck, because I'm not the kind of person who would ever give my energy and time to a person who is not reciprocating my energy and time immediately. And I don't think you should either. Okay? Now, if you are manifesting a specific person, that means one of two things. It means either this person is not reciprocating your feelings, or you haven't bothered to find out. Okay? So, to me, the answer is not wasting your time sitting on your bed trying to manifest somebody having feelings for you. It is opening the door, showing them the door is open, and if they don't walk through, you have the self-respect to close that goddamn door. Because we are mature, healed people who do not give our time and energy to people who don't give it back. We do not leave the door open for our energy and our precious time that we do not have much of to flow out of towards something that's not giving anything back. That is why I don't think you should be manifesting a specific person. What I think you should do instead, and what I recommend you do, is show somebody the door is open. Because like I said, if you're manifesting a specific person, it means one of those two things. Either they don't reciprocate, and if they don't reciprocate, come on, have self-respect, walk away. Walk away. This is what I would tell my 18-year-old self. So I'm not sitting on some throne being all pretentious telling you to have self-respect. I did this when I was 18. I wasted my time and energy on somebody who did not reciprocate themselves, And I would never do that now, and I would never recommend anyone does. So it means one of those two things. Either they just don't reciprocate your feelings, or you've not bothered to find out. And I've discovered this is definitely the case with many people, because I get a lot of people messaging me and asking me, I really want to manifest a specific person. And I say to them, have you actually spoken to them? Have you actually made it clear to them you are interested in connecting? And they say, no, I want to manifest them. And I'm like, okay, what do you think is going to happen if you manifest them? What do you think? You're just going to roll over one day and they're going to be next to you in bed? If that happened to me, I would be having a stern word with my cat about her failing security. Okay? That's not how it's going to go, obviously. So inevitably you are going to have to still speak to this person and be vulnerable with them and tell them that you would like to connect with them in that way, okay? That's inevitable. So something I have discovered is that most people are trying to manifest a specific person because they are avoiding having to be open with someone and actually connect with them and actually say, in one way or another, I'd like to connect with you, So most people are avoiding that, or the other option is just that people have not realized, they've not kind of got to this place yet where they realize our time and energy is precious, our time here is very limited, and so we need to be having the love for ourselves and the respect for ourselves to not be leaving the door open for somebody who is not walking through. Because if you leave that door open, your time and energy will just flow out, okay? If you are wasting your time and energy, if you are sat at home, writing about somebody, visualizing someone who isn't giving you the time of day, you're wasting that time and energy on someone who is not giving you the time of day in the hopes that they'll one day give you the time of day. Like, sure, if you want to do that, I respect you doing that. It's possible you can manifest somebody being interested. I just personally don't give a fuck. If you don't give me your time and energy when I open the door for you, that door is closing, end of story. I'm not fucking around. Our time here is limited. It's limited. And deep down, you don't want somebody who you have to manifest. You want someone who looks at you and knows you're right for them and knows you're the one. You don't want someone who's fucking around with other people whilst you're sat on your bed visualizing a happy ending with them. Like, come on. And I can say that this comes from a lack of self-love and a lack of self-respect because I did it when I was 18 and I did not love myself when I was 18. And when I started loving myself, I stopped giving my time and energy to people who did not reciprocate in every area of my life, including friendships. I do not give my time and energy to people who do not reciprocate because I love myself. And I know that my time and energy is limited, so I give it to things that give back, and I recommend you do the same. So my advice is to show somebody the door is open, show somebody that you're interested in connecting, and that can be done in so many ways. It can literally be you prolonging eye contact across a room and giving them a smile while doing it. That can show somebody that you are interested. It can be commenting on an Instagram post saying that you like the thing that they've posted, that you resonate with it, and it shows that you're interested in having some kind of connection. It shows you're initiating a connection. You are showing, I am interested in conversating with you, connecting to you. And so if someone feels the same, naturally they will connect back, okay? And if they do not connect back, close the door. Stop giving your time and energy to somebody who is not reciprocating for whatever reason. And let me tell you, the reason is irrelevant, because so many people come up with all these random ideas. They make these excuses for people. They say things like, oh, this person they're just busy, or they're just going through difficult things in their life, or they're scared of being vulnerable and this is why they're not reciprocating. All of that stuff may be true and it's still fucking irrelevant. The only thing that is relevant is how they are showing up in front of you. If they've got work to do in their own life and on their own selves, that is their responsibility, not yours. And we all need to learn this, because I see too many people making excuses for people who aren't showing up in their life, when the fact that they are not showing up in their life is the only thing that is relevant to you. You cannot be giving your time and energy to somebody who may never deal with the things they are going through. They may never do that in a work. They may never do the inner work to be able to be vulnerable with you. They may never deal with their situation in their life, okay? And half the time it's just that somebody isn't interested in you, and that's okay, because if they're not interested in you, it means they are not the right one for you, okay? So this is what I recommend you do instead of manifesting a specific person, because I truly believe it's a waste of your time. If you want to manifest love into your life, I recommend, that's definitely a good thing. I think that's a worthy thing of giving your time and energy to, but not a specific person. And manifesting love in your life begins with loving yourself. And I know that sounds like a cliche, but loving yourself, I've gone through this. I've learnt these things, okay? I know what I'm talking about. When I did not love myself, I gave my time and energy to people who did not give me their time and energy, okay? I gave my time and energy to things that were not giving anything back to me, because love is an action. Loving yourself is an action. Loving yourself means saying fuck no to things that don't give back to me. Loving yourself is choosing to not give your energy to things that aren't good for you. And focusing your time and energy on someone who's not showing up in your life is not good for you. Okay? So, yeah, I've kind of struggled with maybe deleting those videos about manifesting a specific person that I did, because it was never my intention to promote manifesting a specific person. I did it once when I was 18. It's possible, it's something you can do, but I just don't think you should ever give a fuck about doing that. But I'm not sure if I will delete them, because it's more to do with my relationship with myself, because this is life. You can't erase everything you've ever said just because you've moved on from what you said, because evolution is, our own personal evolution is a natural thing in life. You're supposed to disagree with your past version. You are supposed to contradict that past version of you, because if you do, that means you have successfully evolved. And so part of life is accepting that in the past you said things and even did things you didn't agree with. If I was when I was 18 how I am now, I never would have even thought about manifesting a specific person. I would have opened the door for that person, and if they did not walk through, I would have closed that door and carried on going. That's what I would have done. But, this is life. You need to let go of how you used to be and what you used to say, and, you can't erase everything that you've been and said in your past, so why should I be able to do it on YouTube, right? So I probably won't delete those videos, but I've definitely wanted to, and I still kind of do want to, because people have taken them as just motivation to give their energy to people who aren't reciprocating. And I really hope that you don't do that, because it's not good for you or your life, And I've learnt that. I am so much happier now that I don't give my time and energy to people who don't reciprocate. I'm so much happier. And I was not happy back then. I was not happy. And also part of it came from me thinking that no one could love me by themselves, And these are questions we need to ask ourselves. Why do you think you need to make somebody have feelings for you? Do you believe that someone can come into your life and just look at you and feel like you're the one? You need to ask yourself that question. Because for me, I definitely did not believe that. Back then, I really felt like I needed to make somebody love me. And that's because I really just didn't love myself at the time. And like I said, love's an action. Don't give your time and energy to people who don't reciprocate. That choice is loving yourself. and it will genuinely lead to happiness. It will lead to you having so much more time and energy because it's no longer flowing into the void through doors you've left open toward people who aren't giving back, okay? So I hope this video has helped you, and I'll see you soon.